sing you all a song about the dairy industry, a way of life fast disappearing into history. The government has played its part, things are changing fast. Soon the family dairy farm will fade into the past. Oh, where have the dairy farms gone? A life filled with work and fun, a great life for the whole family, living on the land and being free. I remember as a boy going to the dairy farm, watching cows come walking up into the milking barn, getting fresh milk from the vat, a drink for everyone, giving bottles to the potty calves was so much fun. I love helping them pop on their dairy farm. We'd jump up on the hay in that big old barn. We'd watch the cows go feeding back along the river bank, then help pop in the pumpkin patch and water from the tank. Oh, where have the dairy farms gone? A life filled with work and fun. Oh, a great life for the whole family, living on the land and being free. Next time you're on a country drive, you see an old dairy shed. Take a moment's silence for a way of life, now dead, now dead. Oh, where have the dairy farms gone? Oh, Helen. Life filled with work and fun. Oh, a great life, the whole family, living on the land and being free. Oh, where have the dairy farms gone? A life filled with work and fun. Oh, a great life, the whole family, living on the land and being free. Living on the land and being free. Hi folks, thanks for coming over on the Slim Songs page for an hour of Slim Dusty songs. I haven't been doing it for the last fortnight. I've just been a little bit had a bit of a break because I was doing shows every Tuesday night, every Saturday night on my page, and then every Sunday on this page. So it got a bit too much then. I had a break, so an hour of Slim Songs. I possibly could do a new song going on my new CD from Nashville called Cow Manure Blues, and then we'll get stuck into the to the Slim Dusty stuff. So I'll just play that new song of mine, Cow Manure Blues. I'll just get that going. And I've got CDs available. A few people here have bought them. So, hi, Chantel. So we'll just play this new one of my song, then we'll get stuck into the Slim stuff, if you don't mind. Thanks. Cow Manure Blues. If you've been on the farm and you've left, you've got Cow Manure Blues. Here we go. I've only got myself to blame for the life I choose. I've only got myself to blame for these cow manure blues. I've got the blues, these cow manure blues. I've got these dirty, stinking, smelly cow manure blues. These cows, while I'm milking, they drop it on the floor. Others get excited and drop a big heap more. I'll splash it up the bail, show no shame or disgrace. They'll often run it down their tail and squish it round your face. I've got it in my hair, I've got it up my nose. I've got it in my boots, it's oozing through my nose. I can sell my dairy herd, I've nothing to lose, except for these stinky, smelly cow manure blues. I've got the blues, these cow manure blues. I've got these dirty, stinking, smelly cow manure blues. My wife keeps my dairy so tidy and new. She picks up all the droppings and she puts them in a heap. When thunder and lightning and then the pouring rain, all those heaps get washed away and block up all the drains. So friends, do be careful about the job you choose, or you could be catching these cow manure blues. You get it in your hair and you'll get it in your shoes, then you'll all be singing these cow manure blues. I've got the blues, these cow manure blues. I've got these dirty, stinking, smelly cow manure blues. Oh shit, there they go again, love. Bring the shovel. That's the new single I've got back from Nashville there. So it's actually someone else's song, but hardly anyone does it. Anyone's heard it. If you've heard it, please let me know. Please let me know if you've heard that song, Cow Manure Blues. All right. Well, I was doing these Slim Dusty songs, the backing tracks, and someone said they'd rather hear me do it without the backing tracks. So that's what I can do. I'll probably still do maybe Traveller's Prayer with the backing track, or We've Done Us Proud. So I'll do a yodeling one for you. I'm going to try and do a few of these ones I haven't done before. To mix it up. The song I'm looking for here, Traveller's Guitar. So it's got a yodel in it, and I think the travelling guitar, the yodel will suit. Here we go, travelling guitar. Can you hear that guitar? Maybe the battery's flat on the guitar. The battery's flat on the guitar, I think. We're there. I had the bloody, what's he still on? All my life I've been a traveller, moving near and far, and my friend each day along the way has been my travelling guitar. From my free life in the country to the city's rush and charm, and when things went bad, I always had my faithful travelling guitar. Yodelay, 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 doo, diddly doo, yodelay, travelled. It's sometimes a road of chance, and my ups and downs, laughs and frowns, and share of broken romance. Sydney Sue was my first romance. She just looked my two-tone card, but her dad fell out and kicked us out, me and my travelling guitar. Yodelay, 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 doodly-doo, yodelay, 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 doo-doo-doo. All my life I've been a gambler. It's to a distant star, but my greatest friend around each bend has been my travelling guitar. When it's time to play up yonder, and I'm not billed as a star, I will find a place with a chosen race, me and my travelling guitar. Last one. Yodelay, 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 doo-diddly-doo, yodelay, 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 doo-doo-doo. There's the yodel one. Thanks, folks. Yeah, so I'll just do a few I haven't done before, firstly, and there's some here I haven't done before, like this one here. Rose of Red River Valley. Let me tell you an old-time story of a place known to you and me. Way down in Red River Valley, there's a flower bloom just for me. Because her lips are sweet as honey, and her eyes blue as a sea. She's a rose of Red River Valley, Red River Valley rose for me. Many lovers have tried to woo her, but it was not to be. She's a rose of Red River Valley, and she's saving all her love for me. Because lips are as sweet as honey, and her eyes blue as the sea. She's a rose of Red River Valley, Red River Valley rose for me. Now I've told you my old-time story, and you know what I'm gonna do. Is go back to Red River Valley and be contented for my whole life through. 'Cause her lips are as sweet as honey, and her eyes blue as a sea. She's a rose of Red River Valley, Red River Valley rose for me. Red River Valley rose for me. I hope you've heard these songs. These are ones I'm doing that weren't on his greatest hits or anything like that. This song here, I think, is his greatest song ever written. It was actually written by Stan Costa, but Slim made of it his, and it's called The Last of the Breed. It's all about how we don't need the city, we don't need the big buildings, we don't need the rat race. I'm an old wester drover from the back of beyond. big check to bust and I'm not staying long. So come on you townies, I'm the last of the breed. For money and towns are the things I don't need. I've just finished trucking a big mob of facts. 3 months on the road from the central outback, from the Antilles and the Scrubs and the Mitchell grass plains. But there are no roads for your cursed beef trains. I've a big plan of horses to ride and to pack, men who can ride and men who can track. Civilized bushmen with skin black and brown, spoiled by the rush of your civilized towns. The packs are half full and the horses are right. We're moving off the camp before the daylight. So fill up your glasses, the drinks are on me, and the sooner I'm broke, the happier I'll be. I have a good plan of horses to ride and to track, men who can ride and men who can track. Uncivilized bushmen with skin black and brown, unspoiled by the rush of your civilized towns. I've no use for your money, no use for your towns. I've seen far too many good bushmen go down. I just want to be free from this civilized push. Someday Australia won't have any bush. So here's to my camp horse, my stock whip and dogs, the quart pots we boiled by the fire of logs. And here's to the dead bird we cooked in the coals, the bushman's tall stories of night I have told. I have a good plan of horses to ride and to track, men who can ride and men who can track. Uncivilized bushmen with skin black and brown, spoiled by the rush of your civilized towns. It hurts me to witness the progress of man, the beef roads that creep ever onward inland. The farmers from Pitts Creek will come with their push, the old droven plants will be gone from the bush. I have no need to worry when that time comes round. The last of us bushmen will be underground. So tonight let us sing while the beer's flowing free. So come on you fellas, the drinks are on me. I'm a drover of fats and the last of the breed, knows how to nurse him and knows how to feed. So here's to the grand life to which I was born, fresh and as free as the winds of the dawn, and as fresh and as free as the winds from the dawn. It's one of his greatest, that Stan Costa's song, Last of the Breed there, folks. There's a couple here in this book here I wanted to do because there's songs in this book that haven't. So I wanted me to do Cattle Camp, I think Rodney did, Cattle Camp Crooner, so I'm going to try and do it for you. I was raised on a farm where our lives are calm in land of honey and cream. As a boy I played in the summertime shade on the banks on the old Nulla stream. Many years have gone since I left that home country, runs in my veins. Just an old strand, cattle camp crooner, why should I ever change? Why should I ever change? They say my dad was a bit of a lad, they called him Noisy Dan. He walked in the bush and the push and the hassle of the noisy towns. He could rattle off tales from the stockyard rails of the life he had. I'm just an old strand, cattle camp crooner, following my dear old dad, following my dear old dad. Hey! Now I've got mates in every state, I've been all over this land. When it's cold I hit the road and I head for Darwin or Cairns. Some folks say for living this way I must be out of my mind. I'm just an old Australian cattle camp criminal, one of the wandering kind, one of the wandering kind. Mind a smoke or a drink with the blokes when day is cover and done. Proud to be in this land of the free and to live my life in the sun. I don't wear chaps or a cut-up hat, my clothes are simple and plain. I'm just an old Australian cattle camp criminal. Why should I ever change? Oh no. Why should I ever change? Oh no. Why should I ever change? Oh, there we go. I can hardly see the words there, folks. I hope I got through that okay. There's another one here called Picture of Home. And I was requested to do this. Slim's got that many songs you can't do them all. Anyone heard a Picture of Home? Story, I'm just trying to think how it goes again. Picture of Home, anyone heard of it? I haven't done it that often, where I've got to remind myself how it goes. Slim Dusty, it was a request, so you got to give the request a go, and that's it. All right, let's give it a go. My story swings around a bunch of soldiers close beneath the battle scene. Hang on. I might have to do this next week. My story swings around a bunch of soldiers. Now, I haven't got it quite yet. Resting behind the battle scene. There were men from many nations represented. A rugged top United Nations team. They spoke about their own beloved homelands, resting far from all the tortured scene. On this day the lad who claimed the most attention, a young Australian soldier who began, oh, I've never claimed to be an amateur. I've never taken up the painter's brush, but in words, my lads, I'll paint you a picture of my homeland in the wide Australian bush. Have you ever seen the western plains at sundown, and their fiery streaks that seem to blaze across, and then later in the evening see a gold scum standing silently beneath the Southern Cross? Have you ever heard the wild swan in its calling in the stillness of some faraway lagoon, or seen the place where brumbies come to water? They'll always come at rising of the moon. Have you ever wandered through some fern gully in the springtime when the wattles are in bloom? If you've never, then you'll never know the sweetness that filled the air around with its perfume. Have you ever gazed upon a peaceful homestead with the old blue mountains standing in the view? See the homestead cattle grazing by the river, From the hills bounds an old man kangaroo. In the evening see the smoke rise from the chimneys. Tells the day's done and soon it's time for tea. Hear the jackass laughter ringing through the bushland, on that God's own country and home sweet home to me. Have you ever seen the wheat field in the morning, when the dawn wind ripples through the golden grey? Or wandered through the farmlands in the dawn time, and smelt their earthly sweetness after rain? Have I never claimed to be an amateur? And I said before I never used a brush, but I hope my lads I've painted you a picture of my homeland and the wide Australian bush. I think I jagged that. Picture home, that was a request, folks, so we've done that. I'm just doing a few here that they aren't big popular songs. I think I've done them all in that book there. Pub Still Make a Quid. That's E. Let me give that a go. Where has the Brumby breaker gone, the man who lived by luck? What chances he has moved to town and drives a council truck? All the smithies and the saddlers they're taken to the track, where the spockmen now ride motorbikes, where the muster mob's out back. The northern runs are owned by Yanks, they've bought up every head. The rivers are polluted and the barramundi dead. The old time ringers are no more and the stock camps further out. Half the scrubbers drowned in floods, the rest died in a drought. But they drink it down and nearly drown as fast as they ever did. Only one thing hasn't changed out back, the pubs still make a quid. Swaggies never boil their billies by the billabong. Shearies camp in caravans and seldom sing a song. Along the stock routes of the north, the bright stars overhead. Drovers camp in city style with white sheets on their bed. Kangaroos have fled the plain and gone as the dingo dog. The wallaby has left the hill, the buffalo from the bog. And the motel stands upon the spot where the bushranger once hid. Only one thing hasn't changed out back, the pubs still make a quid. They drink it down and nearly drown as fast as they ever did. Only one thing hasn't changed out back, the pubs still make a quid. Station homestead is a wreck, water holes near dry. The cattle leave their sorry bones beneath the deadly sky. Jackass rode up his swag and he didn't like the grub, and now he's working overtime in some flea-bitten pub. Yes, they drink it down and nearly drown as fast as they ever did. Only one thing hasn't changed out back, the pubs still make a quid. Ah, there we go. Back again. Did I have a glitch or you, Sandy? What happened? So I've done those. These are songs that haven't been, you know, flogged out there. So now we can get on to the basically. So I'll just do Lights on the Hill for you. Oh, oh yeah. Well, it's a long straight road and the engine is deep. I don't thinking of a good night's sleep, and the long, long road of my life calling me. She's a tough old hand, her glued to the wheel, eyes full of sand from the way they feel. Lights coming over the hill are blinding me. Well, she's a long top pull from my way down south. Man's gotta find a little bread for his mouth. Home for a go, sweet as my honey can be. Well, she's down through the gears, she's starting to pull. The gauge on the tank is showing me full. Lights coming over the hill are blinding me. Let's go! There's rain on the road and I can feel the load starting shifting. When they dance, too late to see the pulse. I haven't got a ghost of a chance. I know the windscreen wipers are beating in time. The songs they sing out of my mind, and I can't believe it's really happening to me. Well, I'm over the edge and down the mountainside. I know they'll tell about the night I died. Rain when the lights on the hill are blinding me. Hey! There's rain on the road and I can feel the load started shifting. When they dance, too late to see the pulse. I haven't got a ghost of a chance. I know the windscreen wipers are beating in time. The songs they sing is a part of my mind. Can't believe it's really happening to me. Well, I'm over the edge and down the mountainside. I know they'll tell about the night I died. Rain when the lights on the hill are blinding me. In the rain when the lights on the hill are blinding me. So we're basically doing it raw, no backing tracks. Hi Dave, how are ya? Hi Helen, Sandy's back, June, hi June, Neville, hi Neville, Rhonda, Sid, Dave's there again, Trev, and who else we got there? Hi Merlene, Dennis, Rhonda, hi Rhonda, Helen, Trev, I think I've gone through them before, yes I have. We got there James, hi James, Alan, Chantel, just, hi Morgan, Dennis, yep, hey Debbie, just share, that's good, Sandy, just share this folks, get it out there, Ben, Lee, share it. I advertise this show during the week, and it didn't cost much, but just to try and get a few more over here. But we've got 10 or 9 at the moment, so you know, I'll probably keep doing it. But we need more than 9 people, don't we? So, but anyway, so there was a couple other songs I wanted to do. Oh, g'day Wayne. That popular. I do want to do Leave Me in the Long Yard. I'll do that 2 up. Yes, he's looking kind of jaded, and his sight is not the best, and the hair around his muzzle turned grey. He has seen 100 masters, and I think it's only fair we leave him in the long yard here today. He was broken in the 60s, maybe 63 or 4. Never folded, always seemed to be on hand. Never have I seen him beaten by a bullock in the bush, and at night watch he was picked of all the land. Hey, So leave him out there in the long yard, do not rush him. Leave him out there with his mate, the Baldy Bay. Leave him there till after smoke home we'll catch him. We'll pull his tail and turn him out today. Well, he's looking kind of jaded, and his cider's not the best, and the hair around his muzzle turning grey. He has seen 100 masters, and I think it's only fair we leave him in the long yard here today. He's entitled to some kindness in return for all he's been. Now he's failing and his step is getting slow. Let him squander his last summer with the river with his mates, in the paddocks where the sweetest grasses grow. So leave him out there in the long yard, do not rush him. Leave him out there with his mate, the Baldy Bay. Leave him there till after smoke home we'll catch him. We'll pull his tail and turn him out today. Yes, leave him out there in the long yard, do not rush him. Leave him out there with his mate, the Baldy Bay. Leave him there till after smoke home we'll catch him. We'll pull his tail and turn him out today. We will pull his tail and turn him out today. That's great to hear. Hi Terry. Terry Tex. Thanks Sandy. And hi Wayne, thanks Wayne. And Rhonda, I'm glad Bill, that's one of Bill's faves. As Bill is related to Slim, and I wish Bill all the best. So I haven't been doing it that long, so I'll still need some lyrics, some I don't, and some I do. So who knows? But here's a song, I think best song that Slim's best last song he did, which was Looking Forward, Looking Back. Looking forward, looking back, got a long way down the track, got a long way left to go, making songs from what I've known, making sense of what I've seen, the love we've had between you and I along the track, looking forward, looking back. There's strange days full of change on the way. We'll be fine, unlike some. I'll be leaning forward to see what's coming. Looking forward, looking back, a long way down the track, a long way left to go, making songs from what I know. Alone at night I can see through all triviality of the day, and I'm okay. I just think of those who are dear to me. Looking forward, looking back, come a long way down the track. way left to go, making songs from what I know, making songs from what I know, looking forward, looking back. There we go, looking forward, looking back, one of me faves. And the other song that's one of me faves, I love Plains Pepinati, but I really love Old Time Country Halls. As I pick up my guitar to sing another song, hear the walls of this old hall. You've done this thing too long. You know you've been around for years, and I guess you've told me all. I talk like this when I reminisce with an old-time country hall. I joined a tent show as a kid with a dream and an old guitar. Silver's all-star cavalcade, and Danny was a star. He taught me lots about the game, today I understand. He was a great magician and he was a fine old man. Altogether, I'm a howling cattle can crooner, I'm an old-time dinosaur. Hey, let me sing with the rafters ring in an old-time country hall. On the road for 40 years and Dandy could equal that. You can find his faded posting still in some old way out back. I love to go backstage and dream sometimes and just recall shows I've had, the good and bad, shared with these country halls. Take the old tan hall cat Gully with its old-time charm and grace. Multi-million complexes never will replace old glass and steel and concrete, some large and some too small. Let me sing with the rafters ring in an old-time country hall. Together, I'm a howling cattle can crooner, I'm an old-time dinosaur. Hey, let me sing with the rafters ring in an old-time country hall. One more. I'm a howling cattle can crooner, an old-time dinosaur. Hey, let me sing with the rafters ring in an old-time country hall. In an old-time country hall. In an old-time country hall. Whew. There you go, folks. There was a couple of others I wanted to was a ringer from the top end. Ringer from the top end was requested. I'm a ringer from the top end. We gotta know your job and what you're doing each day. Look, I'll do that with the backing track. Let me know what you think. If you want me just to go without the backing track, as in this. From the top end, we gotta know your job and what you're doing each day. Let me give this a go on the track, then you can come back and let me know what you think. I should have it there, ringing from the top end. All right, we're going to give it a go with the track. Let me know what you think. Here we go. Well, I'm a ringer from the top end where you gotta know your job and what you're doing each day. 2 million acres, you bet you have to earn your pay. Wanna take it on, there's one thing that shouldn't be forgotten. Nobody else can do the job like a ringer from the top end. fence line swallowing dust, blood on my hands from the bar. Hoping that rogue won't see the hole before we get him in the yard. And the tenant and the fiddling in the middle of my back, sure enough he's coming like a train in the track. And nobody else moves faster than the ringer from the top end. Hi Terry. Yeah. From the top end where you gotta know your job from under doing the day. Moving to the yards and more of them at end of day. And not the sort of job you take if you're looking for a soft one. You take the kind of pride in saying I'm a ringer from the top end. Well, I roll up and swag neath the bow tree, then I'm out like a light, dreaming about those girls in town. Next thing it's broad daylight. No time to dream of what might have been. I'm a dirty ball catcher with a mustard team. Better keep my mind on the job, cause I'm a ringer from the top end. Nobody does a job better than a ringer from the top end. There's the track. The track for that one. So some people like the tracks, a lot of people don't. So it's actually easy for me to sing without the tracks. What's that one from the Barcoo? I love that song. I don't do Cattleman from the High Plains. Catching Yellow Belly in the old Barcoo. You done that one, Tex? I love it. Coming through all right, is it? My little old tin hump on a half-acre of ground beside the Barcoo River, about a mile or two from town. I draw the ball of Billy, and I tell you what I do. I go catching yellow belly in the mighty old Barcoo. I draw the old age pension, and I grow a bit of stuff. I never have much money, but I always have enough. I've all kinds of pleasures in my younger days, that's true. Now it's catching yellow belly in the mighty old Barcoo. Goodly, oody, lay, oody, lay, doody, lay, aye, lay. Well, the handy sheepdog, so we're never short of meat. 22 wolf war ducks, if I want a special treat. And I join my mates on pension day, and I sink a beer or two, then go catching yellow belly in the mighty old Barcoo. Well, this mad old world is headed for disaster, think I feel. Like a car out on the highway with a madman at the wheel. There's no way I can change it, and neither friend can you. So we'll go catching yellow belly in the mighty old Barcoo. Yodelay, 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 doodee, lay, aye, lay. My little old tin humpy on a half-acre of ground beside the Barcoo River, about a mile or two from town. At dawn I bowl the billy, and I tell you what I do. I go catching yellow belly in a muddy old bar cove. Lee, I've only come across that song in the last 12 months and just love it. We've got all types of songs here. Tell you a song I really do. Oh, Indian Pacific. You got to do Indian Pacific with the tracks, folks. So if you don't mind, I'll do Indian Pacific with the track. Here we go. Indian Pacific, where are you? There, right there. From coast to coast, by night and day, hear the clicking of the wheels, the humming of the diesel on the ribbons of steel, carrying the memories of a nation built by hand. The Indian Pacific spanned the land, and right of all the railway men cross country where she flies, blue Pacific waters to where the mountains rise, by lakes and wide brown rivers from the desert country dry. Indian Pacific passing by. Oh, the Indian Pacific, she goes rolling down the track. 5,000 miles of travel before she's there and back. Beside the line, the drover waves a battered old grey hat, and the kids are catching yabbies down by the river flat. And a woman hangs her washing in the backyard on the line. The Indian Pacific's rolling by. That's all right, Tex. Mick. Hear the whistle blow alone beneath the Malibu starlight. This little knows who walked across the track she rides tonight. Pulling to the railway camp and the fellas on the line. I'm the Indian Pacific right on time. From the silver of the broken mill to old Gully gold, mirrors all the colours of a land so hard known. And the western clouds are blooming and the air is just like wine, and the Indian Pacific's making time. Oh, the Indian Pacific, she goes rolling down the track. 5,000 miles to travel before she's there and back. Where flows the world as western sea to eastern ocean sand. Indian Pacific spans the land. Oh, the Indian Pacific spans the land. Hup. So folks, do you like the tracks or you like me just doing it without the tracks? So like I said, I still want to do, we've done Us Proud and Traveller's Prayer. It's about 10 minutes to go, so I might start those two. What I'll do is, actually I'll do Traveller's Prayer. It's a beautiful song. Actually I'll just do Traveller's Prayer. I won't do We've Done Us Proud tonight. But in its place, I'll put a song called Yellow Gully. Just me in the guitar, and then we'll finish off with Traveller's Prayer if you want. Thanks for joining me. Anyway, there we go. I'll tell you as I go. I had a mate called Dooley, rode a Speedwell bike. Now Dooley was a crack shot in any kind of light. He'd ride up after milk and we'll never in a hurry. Then we'd go shooting until dark up on Yellow Gully. We'd walk home in the twilight when Mum had gone to bed. We'd play some cowboy records, bowl the billy, toast some bread. We'd yarn until the daylight, our young lives free from worry. Back in the days when we shot roos up on Yellow Gully, oh yeah. Yeah, my younger days were wild and free, with nature we lived in harmony. Well, I loved the bush and she loved me up on Yellow Gully. Now Dooley was a reader, he studied astronomy, and I was all agog until he seemed much older than me. We talked about space travel and how it all began. Now all these things have come to pass we talked about back then. On Sundays we went up into the mountains full of roos. There were turkeys and fat pigeons when the berries were in bloom. We'd start back home at sundown so the home folk wouldn't worry, and we shot rabbits on the way back home in Yellow Gully. Now Dooley was a singer and he yodeled like a bird. He had Texport and jodel down, the best I ever heard. So here's to you, old mate, and still those memories free from worry. And back in the days when we shot rabbits up on Yellow Gully. Yeah, my younger days were wild and free, with nature I lived in harmony. And I loved the bush and she loved me back home in Yellow Gully. Back in those days before the war, I say it for what it's worth, and I reckon that old Nulla Creek was the safest place on earth. Some nights I lay awake in town where life's still a rush and a flurry, and I wish that I could be again back home in Yellow Gully, back home in Yellow Gully. Well, you know, we've all got one place, and we think back to it, we think, geez, I'd love to be back there. I've got a little spot at Lambs Valley called Rabbit Valley, and it was just all rabbits, and Susie, our dog, just chasing rabbits, going, arr, 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 arr. You know, she was having fun, we were having fun, and we caught rabbits, took them home, and we ate them. We had to pick. Worst part about it was picking the shotgun pellets out of it, but we skinned the rabbits and we had rabbit stew. Oh, it was beautiful, beautiful days back at Lambs Valley. Thanks, Mick. Appreciate that. Come over and friend me on my side if you like. Let's finish this off, folks. Thanks for joining me. Finish it off with Traveller's Prayer, the song I'm going to play at my funeral. And it's such a beautiful song, and I mean it to each and one of you that are here today. Here we go. May the roll come down to greet you. May the right wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your track. And until we meet again, may God hold you safely in the palm of his hand. May the hills come down to greet you. May the rocks give shelter from the storm. May the dust be soft beneath your feet, and the dark give rest before the dawn. And until we meet again, may God hold you safely in the palm of his hands. All together, in the palm of his hands, in the palm of his hands, in the palm of his hands, safely in the palm of his hands. Take it away. Thanks, David. Thank you. Just share this, folks. May your life have many memories. May your death be sweet and full of peace. May your hope last an eternity, and your joy carry on and never cease. And until we meet again, may God hold you safely in the palm of his hands. And until we meet again, may God hold you safely in the palm of his hands. All together, come on. In the palm of his hands, in the palm of his hands, in the palm of his hands, safely in the palm of his hands. Come on! In the palm of his hands, in the palm of his hands, in the palm of his hands, safely in the palm of his hand. Look, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming over here on the Slim Songs page, keeping this great music that we all know of Slim Dusty alive and kicking, and I appreciate that. And just come over and friend me on my page as well if you like, Jason Carruthers, and you can catch me over there as well. But I'll try and get on here every Sunday at about 3 p.m, okay folks? Want a CD? Just give us a yell and I can send them out to you. Mick, what's that? Rusty, it's goodbye. Yeah, Rusty, it's goodbye. You want that, do you? Well, I'll finish it off with Rusty, it's goodbye. Okay. Well, Mick, the first time I've seen you on here, and I reckon I can do that for you, mate. And it's probably one of my absolute favourites. Rusty, it's goodbye. Let's see if I can find it, otherwise we're not getting it. Why isn't it there? Rusty's there, isn't it? Thought it was there for sure. Camberwell Country, D towards there, Duncan, Highway Fever, you've seen, I've been seeing that. Kelly's offside, I love that. Marty, Canada, Sweeney, must have been a hell of a party, names upon the wall. Country yours, Regan from the Suburbs, Angel. I could have sworn I had it in that book there. That might be it there. Yeah. I'll just give you quickly, hi Chantel, quickly give you a Rusty. I lonely railway station, the doc sits patiently as each train rolls down the track, watches eagerly. But the one that he is waiting for does not come off the train. When the crowds have gone their way, he drops his head again. 'Cause he doesn't know his master lay on a battlefield to die. Didn't hear the soldiers say, Rusty, it's goodbye. It's many months now since the day he saw his master go. A figure clad in khaki is the one he'll always know. But the lonely dog keeps waiting for each long day's the same. Longs to see his master's face and hear him call his name. 'Cause he doesn't know his master lay on a battlefield to die. Didn't hear the soldiers say, Rusty, it's goodbye. Rusty, he'll not see again the pal he's waiting for. The happy days together gone forevermore. Station master sees him there and knows why he's alone. Although he can't replace his loss, he treats him as his own. 'Cause he doesn't know his master lay on a battlefield to die. Didn't hear the soldiers say, Rusty, it's goodbye. 'Cause he doesn't know his master lay on a battlefield to die. Didn't hear the soldiers say, Rusty, it's goodbye. There we go, Mick. Thanks everyone for coming over. Come over on my page, Jason Carruthers. Friend me over there and I'll let you know what I'm up to next. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.